Good afternoon, this is Shindo. Thought I'd do a video about this, exposing, again, so-called Satanist. And of course, I can give fodder for people who can't come up with their own ideas, you know, like John Lockett, Mr. Twat Too Hot. You go ahead and take this and put it up on your channel too there, Granty Boy, because I'm sure this is going to be wonderful fodder again for the Christians to start screaming, "Oh my God! Oh my God! The Satanists are taking over!" Alright, this is from Heat Street. You will find the link in the description box. Student Satanists announce lamb sacrifice and Bible burning at Clemson University. Student Satanist, folks, Satanist, are going to kill a baby. I mean, excuse me. I'm so used to being called a baby killer. It was a Freudian slip. They are going to kill a lamb, sacrifice it to, I guess, Satan. Folks, these people are not Satanist. These people are not Satanist. I mean, they're not even Satanists on the level of what you now call the Satanic Church, started by Anton LaVey. If you really look into these things, such as Anton LaVey, you can see that these people were really, whether knowingly or not, doing the will of the Jesuit Church by making Satanism, so to speak, this thing that it's not. The underground Masons, the ancient temple, the Knights Templar that were anti-Catholic Church and therefore were cast as evil. Folks, everything's on its head. It's the Catholic Church that's worshiping Satan. It's the Christians that are worshiping Satan, so to speak, the demiurge. Even the Satan is something that is far and above something good than what the Christians and especially the Catholics are worshiping. Anyway, to the article, which you will find in the description box. Please, if you like what I do, please subscribe, comment, click like, and share my videos, especially if you like it, please. I know you don't think it might be a big deal, and it's not a big deal to me. It is a big deal on YouTube, whether or not people actually find my videos. Please, if you like it, go up there and click that little thumbs up, because unfortunately I will get plenty of thumbs down, and if I get plenty of thumbs down, this video will be buried. To the article. As most people know, demonic cults were a myth propagated in the 1990s with the hysteria of ritual abuse spreading throughout the US and Europe. They never existed, but it has been trendy for some people to emulate the imagined practice of Satanists. And now students at Clemson University have announced plans via a poster to perform a, quote, live bloodletting and lamb sacrifice, unquote, and a burning of Bibles to commemorate the building of a new campus chapel. Folks, this is never going to happen. This is never going to happen. They're not going to do any of this stuff. They just like to put up posters that say that they are going to, and this feeds, boy does it feed, that demonic energy coming from the Christian church. It just feeds right into it. A poster on campus attributed to a student organization calling themselves the, quote, Clemson Unorthodox Neo-Satanic Temple, cunt, unquote, announced plans to perform the ceremony at the, quote, cunt afterlife party, unquote, on March 11th. No location was specified. The poster contains imagery associated with Satanism, like pentagrams and illustrations of the goat-headed Baphomet. It goes on to state that a live lamb will be provided for sacrifice by, quote, their friends at the Clemson Colgate Farm Bureau. A Bible torching ceremony is listed as part of the proceedings, with a cash prize for the student who burns the most Bibles. Finally, attendees are invited to partake in a pentagram completion event where they will, quote, help summon Baphomet to celebrate the new Clemson Chapel, unquote. Well, you might as well help summon Baphomet. Well, Baphomet is a symbol, not an entity. And if they were real Satanists, they would know that. The, quote, new Clemson Chapel, unquote, likely refers to the Clemson Chapel, a building currently under construction on the Clemson University campus. It is named after Samuel J. Caden, a student who passed away in an automobile accident in 2015. WIS-TV reports that the student kept a bucket list of life goals within his Bible, one of which was to have a building named after himself at the university. Other Clemson students who passed away before they could graduate will also have their names engraved on the chapel. Actually sounds kind of nice. The chapel is intended for students of all religions and spiritual denominations, and why call it a chapel, as well as those without, to serve as a place for quiet meditation and prayer. It will cost approximately $6 million to build, half of which has already been funded by students. A chapel is Catholic. Why call it a chapel if it's for everyone? Kind of reminds me of going to an AA meeting and them saying, here, AA is for everyone. Now let's all join hands and pray the Lord's Prayer. Speaking to Campus Reform, the Director of College Relations, Kirby Player, denied the claim that the Farm Bureau would provide the Satanic organization with any livestock whatsoever for its ritual slaughter. Of course not. It is all made up. Given the lack of any location for the event or contact information, it's unclear whether the ceremony detailed on the poster will take place. It's pretty clear to me. What's likely is that whoever made it did so to troll the friends of the family of Samuel J. Caden, whom such event would hurt the most, of course. Isn't it wonderful that we live in a world that people can't just allow someone to build a chapel in memory of a student that died in a car accident? They have to put up posters and inflame the Christians, saying that the Satanists are trying to get them. No, Christians, all they're doing are people who don't know anything about Satanism, no less than you do, which is very little, and decided to troll someone with a poster, and you fell for it. And who's going to get the butt end of the deal again? People like us, the House of Hillel, and the Gnostic Luciferians. This is the reason why people don't come out and say that they're Gnostic Luciferians. I can't say I'm a Gnostic Luciferian at my own workplace. That is discrimination, folks. That is where you actually know what it's like to be discriminated against. Unlike Christians who freely tell everybody, I'm a Christian. If you've got a problem with that, too bad for you, basically. Whether it's online or whether it's in person, you are not discriminated against. And you're not being oppressed. You never were. This is Shindo. Have a good Sunday.